6月18号以来，贵州省遭遇强降雨天气，
Beautiful butterfly，
多地出现特大暴雨、大暴雨。
贵州榕江的防汛应急响应提升为了1级。
And the beautiful 雷安，你真的很了不起。
榕江县域内3。
I'm Mimi, a journalist from Australia. In early July, I was set to travel with SMG's top destination crew to Guizhou, Rongjiang, to film the final chapter of the documentary on Cun Chao, the village Super League. Then, 2 sudden, severe floods struck in quick succession, and the trip was cancelled. Watching news of muddy water swallowing the pitch, my stomach tightened.
这一次呢，洪水呢是再次进入了Cunchao球场。
How could this landmark field that once drew the nation's eye change overnight?
Cun Chao, formerly the Rongjiang Rural Football Super League, kicked off in 2023 and quickly became a nationwide sensation. It's a grassroots league run by local people, farmers, drivers, shop owners, teachers. By day, heritage shows and team parades. And by night, the excitement of kickoff. Football and folk culture share the same field. It's the county's festival.
A month before the flood, our crew wrapped our first shoot in Rongjiang.
Beautiful butterfly, sister butterfly.
We just wanted to explain one question. What does Cun Chao give to people? What we experienced along the way kept rewriting my sense of rural China. In late June, 2 major floods hit Rongjiang back-to-back, and the imminent final was put on hold. 28 days later, Cun Chao returned. And in that moment, the answer came into focus. The answers were all already there in the footage we shot earlier. Come with me back to Rongjiang before the flood.
I'm so excited. From Shanghai, we flew about 3 hours to Guiyang. The high-speed rail is here! Then took a 1-hour high-speed train into the mountains to Rongjiang. Bridges and tunnels reveal the scale of the ranges. China's rail network is so fast, but getting there still takes a little patience. And I'm so excited to show you. Welcome to Rongjiang! You can also see that there are footballs everywhere. Minutes after we hopped in a taxi, the driver told me why Rongjiang chose football as its specialty.
那个在田里面嘛，打篮球它就不好打，那个泥地嘛，你打篮球你打不起来嘛，踢球它要好踢。
Soon after, I met my old friend Lanlan again. 1 year had passed since the 2024 Global South Academic Forum, but it felt like yesterday. Okay, so we're about to go on an adventure. Lanlan took me to Gaoniao Village, the place in her hometown that she returned to in order to start a business, turning a local craft into a livelihood. So today we're gonna go on a mission where we're actually gonna find out how these beautiful dresses are made. So this is Lanlan's husband, who is a total pro at driving up these roads. So right now we're in the mountain tops and the roads are definitely getting curvier and curvier, and we're getting higher and higher. We've arrived at the village. Okay, that was so much fun, and now we're gonna go see the dyeing. I can't wait. Hello, 你们好，你们好。
这些都是50、60岁、60、70岁的花娘们才有这个手艺。
Guizhou is known for indigo batik wax-resistant dyeing. Hot wax draws a delicate pattern. The cloth is dipped in indigo. Hot water lifts the wax, and the design appears on the garment. Motifs often show butterflies, vines, birds, fish. The fine illustrations resemble ice patterns, which make every piece unique.
你看每一件都是画娘们一笔一笔的画出来的。这个就是我们这边的这个蜂蜡，用那个蜡刀一点来蘸，蘸了过后呢，就是慢慢的画。
Which these amazing ladies are doing right here. I really want a butterfly, and I don't really know how to draw butterflies, so they're gonna help me do one. And she's doing it freehand, which is so impressive.
这种他们全部在他们大脑里面，
对，
不用看手机，蘸着这个蜡，跟着这个这样子就可以了。所以说你可以自己来体验一下。
So I'm definitely not I'm not used to using this pen, but we're gonna paint this butterfly together. 一半是你的，一半是我的。
然后姐，你看我们如果像蝴蝶的话，里面就画几个圈，还是画那种好看的，放2根吧。
So this is a really age-old custom in Miao culture that has been passed down for generations. But we would say that maybe lately some of the younger people, you know, they're busy, they're going to university, they're getting jobs, so they might not always have the time to cultivate the skill. But Lanlan was telling me after Cun Chao, actually, there's been a reinvigoration to learn this craft again. So this Miao tradition can continue to be passed on. So younger women like Lanlan who are encouraging the learning of this craft is becoming even more popular again.
像这一幅画的话，可能就要画2、3天时间。我从小是看着我妈妈和我奶奶他们在画，但是我自己也很少。以前因为他们都是自己画自己穿。返乡回来创业过后，才慢慢的去了解它，再不来宣传，再不那个的话，让年轻人来学的话，慢慢的到我们这一代或者是我们下一代，慢慢的就失传就不会了。我们画的再多，但是没有销路，卖不出去的话，这些画的再多也没有用。对。当然，我们每次跟着村庄大部队出去，我们都会穿着蜡的衣服呀，穿着我们的百鸟服啊，这些到外面去宣传，就想让世界看到我们中国的美，看到我们民族的美，然后也看到我们春潮的美。
This is a completed product. We made the beautiful butterfly that we did each wing. And now the next step is that we're gonna go and dye the fabric. We passed a wall painting of the Lusheng dance and talked about the Lusheng, a bamboo free reed instrument of the Miao and Dong people.
过年过节，我们这边都会这样子，每个人都穿着自己的盛装，男生呢就吹着这个芦笙，女生呢就跟着我们一起吹，然后一起跳那个芦笙舞。
On festival days, the tune starts, a circle forms, and the whole square dances in unison. So the next station we're going to take this beautiful butterfly that we did and take it to this Jie's home to dye the fabric blue. There's a rooster. Hello.
我们在染之前呢，我们先用温开水把它浸泡一下。
Gotta tap it a few times.
这个要慢慢的这样子放它下去。泡了20分钟过后呢，我们就这样子拿上来，又直直的拿上来，你看它已经染一点颜色了。
If you want to get a color as deep as Lanlan's dress, you have to continuously soak this dress for 2 to 3 days. It takes a long time, so there's a lot of love and effort that goes into this process, and the women work really hard to make sure that these garments look absolutely beautiful and perfect and honor the tradition. There we go. It's kind of like a turquoisey color right now. And then the water is boiling.
把它煮，反反复复的把它洗干净，你看。
She's scrubbing it just to make sure that the pattern comes out really vibrant and clear. Her hands are blue from the dye. Hands that live in indigo don't really fade. Here, blue is more than dye. It's a measure of time and livelihood. She started when she was 13.
很少读书嘛，我们就在10几岁就开始学画。是我妈妈，以前我妈妈也是一直在画。
Our sister butterfly. I can use it as a purse. I can use it in so many ways, but maybe I'll just put it on my wall to celebrate. Guys, I just saw something really, really cool. By the path grew indigo plants. Its root is the herbal medicine balangan. Its leaves make the dye. crushed, fermented, and settled into a blue paste. The vat's deep blue begins in these leaves.
I finally got to see them!
Lunch was at the home of the sister we just visited.
Hello! 这是猪肉吗？猪肉啊。This is pork. And it's already cooked, so we can just eat it now. 这是火锅？对，牛肉火锅。
The Batik artisans work together all year round, and meals feel like teamwork too. Once everyone sat down, the day finally slowed.
苗加米酒。
Miao family tables often serve rice wine.
So she's making alcohol. 你好。
Glutinous rice fermented with yeast starter, sweet and low in alcohol content. It's more than a drink. It's a welcome and blessing, completing a day of labor joyously around one table.
And it signifies the stronger the wine, the better the household. So it's like a custom. And this household is very good because this wine is very strong. 好，那我们一起干一杯吧。
At this table, I felt at home. Not relatives, yet close as family. The ordinary comfort of sitting around like this is the reassurance that comes from relying on each other.
6月24号遭遇特大洪水之后，
龙江县再次洪峰过境。
今天再次发布暴雨红色预警信号。
The Rong in Rongjiang comes from the stretches of ancient banyan trees across the county, while the Jiang refers to Douliu River, Zaidang River, and Pingyong River that converge here.
Back from Gaoniao village to the county town, the morning mist still hung in the air, an average 18.4 degrees Celsius. But the day was already awake at the local market. The market's bustle was filled with vivid energy for people to start their day.
In Rongjiang, villages may only be kilometers apart. We headed for Toutang Village, the love village near the county town.
It's only 10 minutes away from Rongjiang city center, but the vibe is already so different and so peaceful. Hello. 这个树是你们的大榕树，对吗
？12个人才能环抱住我们榕江最大的一棵榕树。我们村是爱群村。
Chen Kaihua, the village party secretary,
为什么称之为Cun Chao爱群村？不只是这棵，我们在这里面有4棵这种大的榕树，然后左边那棵是发财树，上面那棵是爱情树。
So this is the village of love and romance. It's all about flowers and sweetness and dating, and this is like the most romantic village, basically. So, 可以帮我找个老公吗？
要想爱情长长久久，就到头堂走一走。这棵树就是我们的爱情树，这个葡萄缠绕着我们的榕树，它们已经在一起700年了。它是藤子，它都已经长成树了。你看，这个700年，那个1000多年，我们榕江话叫做死缠烂打，
死缠烂打，
普通话叫缠缠绵绵到永远嘛。
Vines clinging to ancient banyan trees have become a memorable symbol, and they also etched the name of this mountain town into the trees and water.
到榕江来，白天玩村寨，晚上看春操。今天带你们玩越野，我们超越月亮山。
哪个是你的车呢？
I found that she is more impressive than I had imagined.
Let's go!
Let's go!
We're getting off the road and onto the dirt. Oh my gosh, we're going in, we're going in. Ah! Oh my gosh, this is so fun.
Off-roading showed me another side of Chen Kaihua. On gravel climbs, sharp turns, and steep waterways, she kept a steady pace.
She's an expert. She even won a competition before.
春潮火后，我们还要带外地朋友、带游客一起玩。我们榕江春潮还没火的时候，除了民族特色，就是我们苗洞、跳椰了、吹芦笙这些，但是我们试探的多做些项目嘛。
Cunchao has obviously brought in so many guests and totally changed Rongjiang for the better. But the villagers here, they don't just want you to come to Cunchao and then leave. The question returns, what has Cunchao brought to Rongjiang? Not only football and income, but a way to gather people. It's what she and many others here think about every day.
还会热闹下去吗？是不是？应该会热闹下去。
希望你们常常来旅游。
It's more about you come to Chen Kaihua and then you can see our villages, which is why they've developed these activities, these festivals, these celebrations like off-roading.
各个寨子不一样嘛，这几天马上又要出那个高温的杨梅节，他们整个寨子每家每户都种的有杨梅嘛。
Each village has its own signature. To welcome Cunchao visitors, daytime festivals and craft sessions come together. Dong grand choir shows, indigo batik workshops, farm tasks, and seasonal picking. Come to the village in the day, watch the match at night. It attracts more and more people, not just to come for Cunchao, but to stay for the villages and to stay for the energy of Rongjiang too. I think that is just so wonderful. It's not just one thing, it's many, many things that are all connected.
我们该玩的时候玩，反正到点吃饭就去吃饭就可以了。
We made it, and now we're going
吃
back.
饭去喽。
Right after the off-road trip, stoves, tables, chairs, and ingredients at the riverside campsite were already set. First came the aroma of meat, then laughter. Suddenly, the enthusiastic shouts of a slender girl selling goods drew me in. Not until we met again later did I learn why everyone calls her Watermelon Sister. From transport to meals, villagers all played their part in handling everything perfectly for hospitality.
She just told me that in 2028, there's going to be the Cunchao World Cup, which means that there's going to be so many foreigners coming here. And she warmly welcomes all foreigners to come to Rongjiang and get a taste of what Rongjiang and the village life and all this prosperity is about.
当然，现在脱贫攻坚后，又到现在的乡村振兴，小小足球，大大梦想，就是我们乡村振兴之梦。
We gathered again by the river. The wind carried the smell of roasting meat across the water, lively yet calm. Weeks later, this gentle river will rise beyond imagination. Indeed, Chen Kaihua lives up to her name. Kai meaning to launch and achieve. With limited resources, she weaves manpower, festivals, and guest participants into a cohesive thread. The harder the challenges, the calmer she remains.
认识陈开花，祝你一路生花。
After leaving the campsite, we headed to Zaidang Village, about 27 kilometers from the county, often called the hometown of the Dong Grand Choirs. Now I finally understood the poetic mood of hearing the sound without seeing the people.
It's the ladies!
To enter the village, there was a fun rule. You have to do a bit of singing first, before you officially check in.
I have to sing a song. 那我唱英文的歌 OK 吗？ Loving you is out of loving you.
好，然后现在我们就是有红蛋代表吉祥如意，彩带呢就是挂在您的脖子上，这里中条米酒，还有糯米，还有腌肉。
好吃。
好，现在钱已经到啦。
Right now, we're going to dress up in the beautiful Dongzhu clothing. Look how beautiful! And they're gonna make me look pretty. 这是你家 ？Hello， 你好。Hello. Wearing Dong clothing was a little wish of mine during this trip. The beautiful garments feature hand-woven indigo-dyed fabric, a cropped jacket, and a pleated skirt, with silver accessories and a headscarf added for festivals, symbolize harvest and good fortune.
我是他儿媳，今年我70岁了。
Hu Guanmei is an inheritor of the Dong Grand Choirs, which is considered a national-level intangible cultural heritage.
This are all of her accolades. So this house is over 100 years old and is made out of wood, again passed down generation after generation. Okay, so we're gonna go sing some songs now.
Over the past 40-odd years, Ms. Hu has voluntarily taught and performed the chorus by drum towers and wind-rain bridges, and has instructed over 1,000 students.
这里就是我们的鼓楼。
The drum tower is the Toutang Village's living room. Affairs are discussed here, and on joyful days, songs begin here. I stepped inside, and the melody rose from the wooden beams.
因为我们杜甫大哥呢就有2500年的历史了，会说话就会唱歌啦，无伴奏无指挥，我们就一张嘴就来了。 The grand choirs in Zaidang Village was both clear and resonant, robust yet gentle at the same time. 我们就是从小都是跟我婆婆一起学歌，她就是白天去干活，晚上就来教歌给我们，免费教的。 The Dong Grand Choirs is passed down through oral teaching and heart-to-heart transmission, from master to apprentice and between people. Elders guide the younger generation. Today, they also invited me to join their formation. Song is one of humanity's oldest ways of speaking. As the melody climbs and falls, my heart resonates deeply with it.
Okay, Ma.
OK， 很好，你学得很快，你是我的学生了。
好呀，好呀，我跟你们一起学。
凤甲人就是唱歌，以歌传情，口口相传。
Passing the tradition on with song, that is the most important part. 真的，真的，你真的很了不起。
From deep in the mountains, they sang culture beyond the hills.
Honestly, I'm getting emotional because I just feel so warm and welcomed, and these ladies mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to me.
Inheritance isn't repeating the past. It's making sure the next generation hears it, learns it, and keeps singing.
Today is the big day. Today is Cun Chao, the Village Super League. But first, we're gonna go to Lanlan's shop.
She told me that she had a small surprise. Stepping into Lanlan's world was like stepping into a sea of indigo batik.
Ooh, look at the qipao.
It was my first time seeing Lanlan film up close. She recorded and live streamed with ease, bringing heritage from her workshops to the internet.
县里面有免费的培训，然后去学了一个15天，考了一个互联网营销师证，然后慢慢的呢也学会了怎么去拍视频，怎么去直播，把我们女性的美都显出来，这样嘛啊。
I assumed wearing Dong attire would prepare me for Miao attire. One look at the boxes told me otherwise.
我们去村上找一个老公，帮我找一个老公。
There was layers of garments and sets of silver.
Giving me two choices. Which one should I choose?
我们都试一下看哪个好看。
好呀。
这个的感觉。
Dressing itself is a craft.
This is the one we chose. I love the sound.
哇哦，好美呀！
谢谢兰兰。
We've arrived.
The Super Saturday of the Village Super League is an unmissable weekly spectacle in Rongjiang County. A vibrant fusion of passionate football, lively folk traditions, and delicious street food that has evolved into the county's premier football and cultural tourism brand. Today's event, however, carries extra significance.
Today is very special for many reasons. It is Dragon Boat Festival and it is also Children's Day. So there's so many things to celebrate today, but especially there are lots of kids here who are going to be representing their villages and marching in a parade.
It's the final match of the Planet Project Primary League final, where young players from Chen Primary School and Zhongcheng Anle Primary School are set to compete.
She's a teacher. Yes.
现场的球迷朋友们，让我们用最热烈的掌声欢呼声欢迎
就是非常热爱这个足球，所以呢，想来为我们的这个安乐小学的球员们加油。
The youthful vigor both on and off the field perfectly exemplifies how Rongjiang has seized the momentum of the Village Super League's popularity to promote football among students and fully expand the reach of the Class Super League.
Children's Day was near, and the ground was buzzing. It's less a game than a county-wide stage on the grass.
In the parade line, youth choirs in colorful Miao and Dong dress come towards us. Tonight, these children will set the tone for Children's Day with their angelic voices. In the swirl of excitement, familiar faces came into view.
来我们Zaidang村聆听侗族大歌。
The teacher from Zaidang Village, who once taught me a dog song, now leads the kids through their pre-show.
How sweet.
Lanlan in full festival dress was a beautiful sight to behold. You can't help but stop and take a photo.
我说每次我跟你在一起，每个人都想拍你的照。
Time slipped by, the moon climbed, and a children's choir took the field. There was that bright smile again. It was Watermelon's sister, cradling a big basket of watermelons, handing them out side by side with Village Party Secretary Chen Kaihua.
来啦，西瓜妹每天都在自己杀自己，杀吧！有这种老爸，我也是服了。
So every Village Super League, Watermelon Sister will give out free watermelon to everyone.
西瓜妹也是在服务员，春超的服务员，她也是在反馈感恩，反馈我们的春超，因为春超火爆后，她生意也很好做，卖农特产品也非常的畅销。
对对对，
她赚的钱，她又来做公益嘛。我们榕江每个人都懂感恩的。体验春超服务员。
I carried a tray of slices up the steps. It was my first time serving watermelon at a match. The sweetness met the tongue and brought me fully into the festival.
Okay, the watermelon will go on in 2 seconds. Everybody loves the watermelon. And this is Rongjiang culture. It's all about sharing and caring and giving to each other. This doesn't have a price, you know, it's priceless.
That's when I understood. Cun Chao's spark isn't about the score. It's that everyone finds a role of their own. Children sing, elders watch, villagers run stalls, volunteers keep it moving. Song gathers people, football sinks them. Craft and market stitch culture together. The deep roots of the ancient Banyans and old songs weave paths to the wider world and take us to a field open to ordinary people. On June 24th and June 28th, 2025, 2 rounds of heavy rain flooded Rongjiang. About 145,000 people were affected. Roughly 92,000 people were evacuated.
在榕江2号桥的另一侧呢，就是村超球场。
The football field and low-lying streets went underwater. The league was paused. On July 26th, 28 days after the June 28th flood, Cunchao lit up the night again with "Thank You Restart, Guizhou Superpower."
救援之恩，38.5万的榕江人民将永世不忘。
The crowd packed the stands and thanked everyone who helped rescue and rebuild. Lanlan's shop too had been transformed.
中国人民子弟兵，然后呢过来，然后每天加班加点的，最脏最累的活，他们都会去帮我们做了，然后去把那些泥巴铲出来，所以真的很感动。Hello， 咪咪，好想你啊！
我也好想你。你的店怎么啦？
我的店，我们洪灾，然后淹被冲到了2次。第一次呢到2楼，然后我们店全被淹完，家里面在2楼的都已经被淹到一半，所以整个家里面都淹了。之前给你穿那种盛装的好多套的都被淹了，茶几、木头，只剩那一个木头了。现在我给你看一下我们重新装修的一个风格啊，上面我们放了那个我们的足球，
哇，
看到没？
完全不一样，
是吧？
这个多久啊
？4天。
4天？
对。
兰兰，真的好厉害哦！
主要是我觉得我们这一次啊也特别的幸福，就有这么多的爱心人士，你看都来帮我们。整个榕江都差不多被淹完了，但是呢，我们就用了20多天的时间，我们就可以开赛。你看我们村超球场都恢复了，对，然后也让我们看到了希望，所以必须得坚强。
哦，加油，兰兰！看到你的店 装修的这么好，真的很开心。
过来啊，我在榕江等你哦。
谢谢兰兰。
对，好，那你也早点休息哦。这次的洪灾呢，也看到了，不仅是我们榕江人民团结的这种精神，也是我们中国人民团结的这种精神，就一条心，一起干，就村超了这个 IP， 让这么多人，然后呢过来帮助着我们。
As an overseas visitor, I came for the spectacle. By the end, I knew why a mountain county's league could speak to the nation and beyond. In the craft workshops, people brought the indigo to life and turned heritage into livelihood, and then transformed them into products that are live-streamed all over the nation. On the mountain ridge, we navigated the gravel road, linking people, festival, and guests all together. By the drum tower, one generation sails to the next, the grand choir's steady inheritance of intangible culture. On the stands, someone cuts watermelon and shares the sweetness all around, so everyone can share the abundance. So the bustle isn't just bustle. Traditions continue, the economy improves, relationships are knitted even closer together, In a small county's stories speak to the world. The floods came, but then the lights came back. Rongjiang's resilience lifts life first and then brings the collective celebration. That is the value of Cun Chao, organizing ordinary people, putting tradition to work, turning viral attention into everyday income, and bringing far places closer together. I'll be back, because here I saw China's heart.